If you did not attend a fashion school and you would love to learn things and do things the right way fashion school does it, then this video is for you. When you attend a fashion school, the first thing you are going to be taught is how to read the tape rule accurately. It actually shows you the right way, and sometimes this right way might not appear easy to you at first, but with time you will get used to all these measurements and the numbers. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to read the tape rule from the beginner's level to the advanced level. But to make it very easy for you and not to scare you off, I am going to be starting with the beginner's level, which is this normally and this common use tape. I'll keep this one so that we can proceed with the beginner's level first. Now, most of the times, what people know on their tape is the 1 inch mark and the ½ inch mark. They don't care about these tiny lines in between. But then ignoring these lines can give you what causes your dresses not to give that perfect fit. You have to shape and reshape. This particular tape is a tape rule in 1/8 tape reading. And normally, it is written like this, 1/8. But it is pronounced 1/8. So I'll just go ahead to remove this button here so that we can make use of every line on this tape. The first line from this to this point, this is the 0 mark. From this point to this point here is 1/8. So I'll just go ahead to write 1/8. Like I said, it is written 1/8 and pronounced 1/8. So the next line at this point is 1/4. So I'll go ahead to write 1/4. The next line at this point, which is the third line, is 3/8. 3/8. The next line at this point is the 1/2, which we also refer to as 0.5 or the ½ inch. So I'll go ahead to write 1/2. This next one here is the 5/8. 5/8. Then the one following this one is 3/4. 3/4. This particular one here is 7/8. 7/8. While this last one is the 1 inch mark. Now, if you look at this measurement like this, there's no way you can easily apply it on your dress, because there's no time that you are going to divide a dress and you'll be getting something 1/8, 1/4 or 3/8. So I'm going to be showing you how you can apply these measurements to your daily measurements when you are dividing. Let me just separate this. 1/8 is simply 1/8. So you're going to take your calculator and you say 1 divided by 8 is going to give us 0.125. So I'll go ahead to divide the next one, which is 1 divided by 4, 0.25. So I'll go ahead to divide the next one, 3 divided by 8, 0.375. So to the next, which will give me 0.5. To the next, 5 divided by 8, 0.625. To the next, which will give me 0.75. To the next, which will give me 0.875. When you divide them, you are not expected to know them immediately. No, do not push yourself too much, because you are new to this. With time, you get used to this. So let's go ahead to mark this on our tape. So this first line is our 1/8 line, also referred to as 0.125. The next one is the 0.25 line. The next one is the 0.375 line. The next one is the 0.5 line. This here is the 0.625 line. This one here is 0.75. This here is 0.875. While this here is the 1 inch mark. Now take note. So if you go ahead to add all of this up, you must arrive at 1 inch. You can do that at your own time. I do not want this video to be too long. Now, just in case you have 7.375, all you have to do is to go to your 7 point and remember that the 0.37 point is the third line. Okay, so this is my 7.375. All you have to do is to take it easy on yourself. With time, you will understand it. You can go ahead to write it down. When you write it down, you can place it on a wall that faces you when you are cutting, so that you will easily make use of the right number when you are working. So I went ahead to draw something that looks like our tape rule. I'll just go ahead to be writing it down. This is the 0.125 line. This here is the 0.25 line. This here is the 0.37 line. 375 rather. This is the 0.5 line, while the next one is the 0.625. The next one is the 0.75, while this one here is the 0.875. If you go to a fashion academy, this is the first thing you will be taught. Yes, because if you get this wrongly, your fittings will come out wrongly. If you cannot interpret the tape, your fittings will not come out right. So take your tape reading very, very serious. As a beginner, I'll advise you first work with the 1/8 tape reading. You write it like this on a paper, paste it on your wall, so that when you are cutting and you get confused with your measurement that you got, you can just look straight to it and you will get it, okay? But with time, when you are used to it, you can drop it and you can start using the 1/16 tape reading. So let's move to the 1/16 tape reading. For the 1/16 tape reading, it is a breakdown of the 1/8 tape reading to the smallest unit. They included a mark in between all of these lines here, okay? This is to say that even the slightest number will not be left out. That way you will not be approximating to 1 inch or half inch. It is called 1/16 tape reading, but it is written as 1/16 but pronounced as 1/16. So looking at this tape, you are going to understand better what I have just said. You are going to notice that in between the spacing of the 1/8 tape reading, there's a mark on the 1/16 tape reading. I'm going to be starting from these 2 inches because the 1 inch is covered with this and I cannot remove it, else my retractable tape would get spoiled. So let's assume that from this point is our 0 mark. So from this point to this point is 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16. Why this is our 1/2 or the 0.5 or the half inch line. 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, and the inch mark, okay? So like I explained for the 1/8, to be able to translate this to your divided measurements, you would have to divide this so that it will be in decimal form. This is because when you divide your measurements in a calculator, it doesn't give you fractions, but it gives you decimal. All right, so I've gone ahead to divide all of this. You'd have to divide 1 divided by 16, 1 divided by 8. You divide it accordingly to how I have mentioned it. Okay? Break down the 1/16 measurements into decimals, okay? And believe you me, when you add up all of these decimals together, you are getting 1 inch. It does not exceed 1 inch. You can go ahead to try it and let me know in the comments if it exceeds 1 inch. Have you ever noticed that students from Fashion Academy get perfect fit in almost everything they make? It is not magic. They understand the tape rule down to the 1/16 tape measurement. I'll go ahead to include the 1/16 mark on my already drawn tape diagram, and I'm going to be inserting the result I got after dividing this stuff I just displayed on the screen. Kindly take note, this particular course I'm dishing out so is very important. You might take it likely because I'm dishing this out for free, but believe you me, this is the very first thing you will be taught when you attend a Fashion Academy. Like I said, you should write this down and put it in your wall so that you can easily check it. Take this step first before attending any fashion class, and believe you me, you will not be confused with any measurement terms you hear in the class. See you in my next video, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.